Okay, we're doing the good stuff for Aries. The good stuff for you is work. Because the more work you put in, it's like you get 11-fold. 11-fold. And for some of you, you may be that person where it's like, I retired at 28. I retired at 33. Because, things just compound and compound and compound for you guys here. Working career. And you love what you do. So if Aries, if any of you are feeling like, I don't know, I'm struggling, you need to find what you love and do what you love, because what you love is going to bring you that success, that blessing, the financial windfall. For some of you, you may join just the right job, meet just the right person, and they have a lot to offer you. It's kind of like a Cinderella story for some of you Aries out there. I know it sounds cheapy and cliche, or like better. It sounds too good to be true, but excuse me, this can be an opportunity for you to join. I'm here, amass a fortune, or join a group or get with a community or an opportunity that brings a lot for you, where you're like, oh, I just came in here for one job and now I'm a shareholder. Like, you may be one of those people where it's like you started from the bottom, now you're here, and it came with a lot of hard work and focus, but you won't work for long. That hard work doesn't last long. It's like, I was here for like maybe 3 months and now I'm here, now I'm there, now, and it's not to say that people brought you in, even though people will, but it has something to still do with your karmic blessing. So some of you, again, Aries, can be the standout, the breakout in your company, in a company, with your business. Like, you can't be beat. And again, you can get offered something higher, like, what? I'm on TV? Something like that could come to you higher than whatever you're doing now. So keep doing what you're doing, because it's going to pay off dividends and higher. Okay, so Taurus, you have money coming. You have unexpected income coming your way. And I feel that it's something I'm getting. It could be money under the table. It could be money that it's like hush money. It could be some type of settlement that you can get. It could be old money where it's like, oh, I didn't even know. I signed up for this, or I became part of this, and it's like, oh, now I get my money. This could be something like that. So yeah, you can get a settlement. You can get bribed, bought. And I feel whatever this extra money is, and for some of you, it's just side money. Like, I work a part-time job, or I have like a part-time gig, whatever this is, and you'll see an uptick in that. But there's more to be made from it. Okay. And whatever this is, if no one knows about it, don't tell anyone about it. So whatever second income or more income you're getting, it's like, just keep it to yourself, because you can, if you maneuver the right way, more can come from it. Like, you could take a piece of what you have and make even more from it, if that makes sense, right? So it's like being on one platform and you're making a good amount of money from that platform, or you start making money from that platform, and then you can go onto another platform, as an example here, and then you turn one stream to 2 and 3 more streams, and then it's like, well, now I found how I can make another stream of income. So it's something like that, and you could start to collaborate with people, get offers, that sort of thing. Your your fee can increase. Someone may want to pay you more for what you do, because again, you bring a lot of value. I think I was telling you guys that in the general reading, that you bring a lot of value, so people will be willing to pay more for what you have to offer. So this is more money coming your way, Taurus, and of course that's always a good thing, at least to me. Okay, well, Gemini, you have good fortune, great fortune coming your way. And the good thing comes from, I feel like really it's up to you. It really is up to Gemini. I think I said to Gemini last time that, the ball is in your court, and it's all on what you do is what's gonna how things will kind of pan out down the line. But you may have an opportunity to be a blessing to someone, to give, to provide. For some of you, someone could be doing that. So if you're you are in a predicament, don't just stay quiet, because there's people or a significant person that can help, quell your stresses and your aggravation, your frustration. Some of you could be very fortunate because someone comes into your life and they make life better. They add to your life, right? Salary, help, whatever, they're adding to your life. So there's a sense of having partnership that can quell and soften the stresses and aggravations that you have in life. And then you become very fortunate. For some of you, it could be becoming financially fortunate. And then that's going to stop all the frustration. But it's a process, right? It's a process, and it calls for patience, understanding, cooperation, a little give and a take. And again, it could be the ethers out there working in your favor to help bring you more. And for some of you, it's not money. You're fortunate enough to have a safe home. Like those sorts of things, right? Well, Cancer, you have a wealthy man. So it's like if you've been praying, if you've been having a lot of issues, right, with whatever, and you've been praying and hoping and wishing and praying, someone's going to come in and help you. You're going to get some help from someone who has money, who has opportunity, status, who has the ability to kind of change your circumstances. And this could just be, soften your heart, allow you to love again, give you some time to kind of escape from whatever your realities are and love again and be loved and enjoy an individual. He doesn't just have money to offer, but he has a big heart and a lot of love to offer. And you may be just the right person that he needs. He could have lost someone recently, and it's something about you that reminds him of you. It could be vice versa. So some of you Cancer men could be experiencing this with a woman as well, and you could be the blessing to a woman. And this man is older. Could be an actual Capricorn, someone with significant Saturn, or a number 8. He could be a number 13, Aquarius of some sort. Someone who does banking, has his own business. Someone who's old-timey, so he's still dressed from like back in the day, something like that. But someone nonetheless who is exceptionally smart when it comes to money, time, maturity, and wealth, basically. And for some of you, you can attract as much love as you want, but it almost will be down the line where it's like, yeah, you kind of have to pay for the love, but there's a lot of love to be had. But more importantly, you could be someone's wish come true. You could be the catalyst to making, someone or certain people very happy, because you have a lot to offer, and you may find yourself being very giving to those that are in need. So that's a good thing. Well, Leo, you are getting honored. Some of you can be honored. You may get a great attention. People giving you good attention. You can stand out from others. I see a new job, new opportunity coming your way, standing out from the crowd. And even though you may have a good opportunity coming your way, or more money or accolades, I feel like, and this could be a proposal as well, like getting offered something to which you're going to take some time to consider. Some of you may need to consider this new opportunity, this new direction, what you're going to do with this new source of income for some of you, or this new job, new space that you're in. Here, because it looks good on the onset, but you may need to take some time to fully think this through and decide what you're going to do here. So that would be a wise thing to do, but on the onset, it looks really good. Because it could be, well, now we want you to do, because of all your hard work and all this. It's like, okay, yeah. But then you're thinking like, how can this not benefit me, if that makes sense? Just to safeguard yourself, because it could be a higher position, a little more money, but then you're doing twice the work. Or it's like, okay, I take on all of this, but then you look down the line like, well, I didn't know that they were going to gut my department, and now I got to do 3 different jobs. So it's something where there's a caveat to this that you won't see until August, September, October time. And then you'll look back and be like, wait a damn it minute, something like that. Tell you something like that down the line. So, do your due diligence, but just before just accepting something, because it looks like you're in a good place no matter what. Like you're going to be in a good place. But especially if it's a contract or something, read that contract and try to delay before you just sign on a dotted line, because Mars is still retrograde at this time. Okay, so you have a fortunate situation. And I feel like the great fortune that comes to you is that you are either going to be a rock for someone. Someone could start falling for you. So it's kind of like that. Now, well, I was there for my friend, that sort of thing. And then you receive accolades, rewards, or blessings because of it. Or you come into someone's life and you are very beneficial. It could also be someone coming in your life and they're very beneficial, and it's like, I'm fortunate to have you in my life. I'm fortunate to have you in my world. So you will be the blessing to someone, or vice versa, because I do feel that someone is starting to appreciate whoever this person is. They're really appreciating all that this person has done for them or been there for them. And for some of you Virgos, it's just you developing and evolving past your internal self. Like you're overcoming loss, you're overcoming hurt and pain, and even maybe overcoming naysayers or people who didn't like you before. They may now that all may be behind you, and you may feel like, and I've overcome all of these pressures, all of this strife. I've overcome it, and now I'm more clearer, I'm stronger, I'm more confident, because I've come out of this situation. So it's kind of like I said to another sign that had that fortunate card. It may not be monetary. It could be fortunate because you've come out of something and you're better for it. Or someone, has been there and helped you along a very dark and challenging time. And you're fortunate to have them. This also can be that while people were shunning you and criticizing you before, you may get your accolades, and it's like, well, if it wasn't for Virgo, you wouldn't be. So thank God for Virgo. So you may be able to reclaim a sense of respect, if that makes sense, because of what you've done for another, something like that. Libra. Some of you will be fortunate because you're not going to, or the good news coming your way. It's supposed to be good news. I think I changed it to fortunate. But the good news coming your way is you still have a job. You're still, showing up and doing the work here. If it may be that you are overlooked. Other people get, chastised for things, but somehow you've gotten away with it. Or you're going to be able to get away with something. You may be getting blocked or overlooked. Like they may be getting rid of people or switching things up, but somehow you're not touched. You're not being affected by it. People are being deported or whatever, and it's not affecting you. So for some of you, you may be getting spared to some extent. It also could be what's like you really needed money. Money is very challenging. And although you may be like, I don't have enough. And then all of a sudden something comes through and it's like, now you have enough. It's also saying that you need to get back focused with your work and career and get more focused and locked into working. If you have a specific skill set that is beneficial to the people, to probably offer your services or to promote yourself, because it's something about being able to kind of put yourself out there. It does require being strategic and maneuvering in a way that can help you. It's also a blessing because it's kind of that thing where some people can get caught up and it's like, well, where were you? I was at work. So it's like, while you're at work, while you're over here, other things could be going on where it's like, well, if you were here, if you were with them, if you was tied up in this, you would get yourself caught up. But because you're over here minding your business working, then your blessing and your good news is that it skips over you. It's something like that where it's like it skips over you because your focus was not on that, you know. Scorps. I feel like you are going... I feel like some of you... Either this is a situation where some of you may get confirmation, something that will be undeniable. Okay, undeniable. You cannot, no one can hide from it anymore. You can't trick your mind and make you believe something else. The writing is on the wall. Either someone is a false person, they've been, you can't trust them, they've proven themselves to be who they are, and as a result, you know that it's going to be time to move on from a situation. So someone is going to prove to you who they are, okay? Some of you, it's good news because now that all of this is out and now we can leave it behind and we can finally move on. So this could be, we got the green light to move, we got accepted, we can whatever. There's no more barriers and now we can just move forward. It was a lot of work, it was a lot of stress, but now we can move forward. So it's either we're moving forward together now that all of the stress has been lifted, all of the sacrifices and the work has been lifted, and we're behind that, and now we can move on. And whether it is, okay, we've relocated, whatever it is, like we removed ourselves from all that fucking stress, and now we can start new. It's something like that. Or I see you for who you are now. There's no coming back from that. And now I can fully let this go and I can move on. There may be a couple of tears here and there, but I can move on from it and gain perspective. So either way, it's good because you're finally going to be able to get out of the turmoil that you've been going through. It's like a loop that you guys have been on. I know I've been saying this to Scorpios in different areas of your life. You've been on this loop. And finally, and it's like, you're like, yeah, I'll be the bad guy. I don't give a damn, because all you want is peace. That's what Scorpios want, peace. And peace is finally going to come to you. It's going to come to you. You're going to get some peace. So if anyone is really down and out and going through the motions and stressed out and crying and whatever, you are a Scorpio. Pluto is now going to your 4th house. Yes, it's going to fuck up your family. You're going to lose family members. Your family dynamic, your home, your familiar place is going to get, it's like a penny jar. It's getting shook upside down and shaking until all that money comes out. And then it's like, there's your money. Now you can start saving again. It's that type of thing. So, Scorpios, I mean, y'all are the realest ones that ever done it, because people really do not understand what it fucking takes to be a Scorpio. If only they knew, a lot of them wouldn't be around, because it's nothing to play with to be a Scorpio. And especially you got more than one planet in a Scorpio. Whew, it ain't nothing to play with. So peace is coming upon you. And that ain't nothing but, that's more than good news. That's a blessing. Well, Sagittarius, I can say it's the good stuff. Everybody else had these kind of messages of like, how the hell is it going to be good stuff? Except for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Theirs was pretty clear. Yours is pretty clear too, so that's, it's good. You have home, and I feel like this is home and family, your familiar place. I keep getting, and I don't know if this is going to be the whole year for Sagittarius, but I keep getting, it's like all kind of gloom and doom could be going on, but your home could still be in good standing. Your home could be very much in good structure. It's protected. You get more, you're gaining more stamina, more clarity. You're getting a hold of your finances. You're getting more serious about what's important, right? All the things, your home, your family, what's yours. You're finding blessing and seeing the blessing and even the curse. That may be a little too deep to understand, but you're finding the blessing in all of it, right? It's not the complaint of, well, God damn it. It's like, well, and the good thing, and I don't know if you noticed this, and let me know in the comment section below, guys, if people are coming to you and you're being the sounding board for people like you used to be. Like people will look at you and be like, well, I got this going on. And you're like, well, the good thing about, not having that relationship is because now you can, so you will continue to remind people the gratefulness, the blessings, the good side of things, So when people are coming to you and complaining, just pay attention. You'll realize where it's like, yeah, well, I'm not in that mindset and I'm just thinking positive and moving forward but being more practical. You're just not out here just for out here's sake. That's getting ready to take a back seat. And you're getting ready to eat. Every day becomes more and more of a practical time for you and being thankful and seeing the beauty in all the small things. Like, yeah, well, at least I can, I'm growing my own food now. So that's the good thing. And, at least, yeah, well, I haven't ate meat in a minute, like it's something where it's like, well, it's a good thing this is happening because this is actually a benefit and a blessing to me. So it's something like that. And it's like, then you get the stamina, you get the courage. You don't care about aligning with anyone. There's no one to align with. You wasn't made a Sagittarius for no reason. It's a tall order to be a Sagittarius because on this earth, there's a lot of shit that Sagittarius has to do. There's always something happening, coming up. You got to take on this, and everybody, you do what everyone else has to do, right? Then you got extra shit that you be having. So it's like, but you have the stamina now, and you're not unapologetically. You'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do everything that needs to be done, and I'm thankful to do it. I'm thankful. Oh, because we know. Shit is real out there. You look at those clouds, right? Shit is real out there. But mine is still standing. Mine is standing good and strong. And I'm working very hard to not only maintain that, but to get better. And for some of you, you're like, no, I'm working toward that right there. Like, that's what I'm working toward. Right? And you're thankful. You literally have like in my opinion, the best good stuff because it's spiritual. It's physical, yeah, but it's spiritual. And because you're kind of getting back to that grand old Sagittarius that used to be around back in 15 and 14 and 13. Welcome back, Sagittarius. You're going to attract a lot of people that need that right now. They need that hope. They need that faith because your faith you don't think these are faith cards, but this is a lot of internal stuff and faith and confidence and drive and understanding. So it should be good to be a Sagittarius just for yourself. Because boy, is it treacherous out here right now. Shout out to Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorns, the good stuff. You have a message coming that you may feel is going to be a concern. It can be a concern, but the good stuff that comes is that you'll be able to help. Either you can, or if you can't, somebody else can help. So that's the good stuff. If there's a problem, you can solve it. You may just be right at the right place at the right time to help a situation, to take advantage of an opportunity, because in lies, wherever it may be the concern, you being present, you being involved, then gives you the blessing or the opportunity that can come out of this, right? Yeah, because victory comes from it. You guys could be the ones that helps a broken situation, right? Some of you Capricorns can really work your way out of a problematic situation. You will have the drive, the stamina. It can take some time, but I promise you, Capricorns, you're going to blink and Cancer season will be here. So all the work, the hard work, the determination, the not giving up, the not even blaming anybody, just let's fix it. How do we fix it? And because that's just all you're kind of like getting the residual energies from Sagittarius. So it's like, okay, I don't care about how it happened. How do we fix it? You don't care about pointing no fingers. How do we fix it? Because you and Sagittarius very much y'all living on Earth today. Nobody is still worth focusing on back yesterday, and nobody is trying to go too much ahead of the future. It's like right now, right here, right today. What's happening? Okay, so how do we fix it? And that's it. And it's because of that energy that you have, you can find yourself in a leadership position, heading up something, spearheading something. Being the go-to, being offered something down the line because of how you handle something now, okay? Because you were there, because you were able to drop and go, if that makes sense. And if you can't, someone can. So whatever the concern is, it won't be a concern because it's going to be taken care of either by you or by another. Okay, Aquarius. Some of you are getting, ooh. Well, this could be a good thing because some of you could be in transition. Some of you can be in a transition, leaving something behind for a new situation. Like you could be leaving a relationship and it's like, well, I'm going to go see about such and such. And then that turns into something. Someone could text you or see about you and it could turn into something else. Oh, well, I forget I said that. You know, you could have a blast from the past coming back. And you fold like a pretzel. I'm talking to Aquarius men right here. You could fold like a pretzel because a woman is back on the scene. Back on the scene. And you may say to yourself, I don't give a damn. It's like a... Wait, hold on, guys. Let me just say this. Either you're an Aquarius woman and a man is coming your way, or Aquarius men, you could say, to hell with it, I don't give a damn. She's back on the scene and I'm heading over there. I don't give a damn if she hurt me in the past. I don't give a damn if I'm married. You need to if you're married. But you may say, okay, just hold on 1 second from that. Let me go over here and see what's going on. No, it's not going to turn into anything. No, it's not going to amount to anything. But I'm still going to go and, and see what's up and have a good time. Because it's something about this person that they just bring it out of you. You just, you just want to spend some time with someone. Even though you may have been told, or you may have said, I'm never going to mess with this again. I'm never going to do this again. Yeah. And here you are, upon the phone. Trying to see what's up. So this could be having a good time with someone who you just know how it is, right? It's like, yeah, I like you, but it's something about her, And some of you Aquarius women, you just have that, you just got it, and he folds like a pretzel. Now this is a fire sign woman. Aries is strong here, but it could be any fire sign, it could be any woman. Also, again, like I said, it can happen to the women where a man is coming and he's coming and he wants to come. Let me go off of this. But the problem could be, again, that there is someone hasn't fully done the work, so they still trying to get a divorce. They're still working on a separation. It's that type of thing. They're still trying to get their act together, something like that. But it's like, somebody's like, I don't give a damn. I still want to have a good time. So it's a good time to be had. So if you've been feeling like, I just want to have a good time, It's like, I don't give a damn. I want to have a good time. I'm still pulling this, trying to get down to the bottom of it. Yeah, I want to have a good time. So you may be wanting to have a good time before you really like settle down with someone. Just be a one woman man or one man woman, something like that. Like before you truly settle down, it's like, well, let me just have one little good time. Or I'm going through a lot. I'm breaking up with someone, but then all of a sudden that person comes back. Something like that is going on, and you get to have a good time. It's nothing serious, but it is a good time to be had if you want it. Looks like you do want it, so you're gonna get it. Okay, Pisces, some of you, okay, some of you, the good stuff is, the good stuff is, it's up to you. Some of you have been waiting and longing and wanting someone or something. And you can get it. You can get it. If you're getting married, if you're moving in with someone, if you're making it official, do not discount your internal GPS. You're a walking spiritual person. Like you're physically here, but you're not here. You're in, like they say, the veil is thin. No, you're on the other side of that veil, really. So don't discount your intuition. Some of you may say, yeah, we're going to get together. Yeah, we're going to get married. I just feel like this marriage isn't going to last. But it's going to be good while you're in it. Something like that. It's going to be good while you're in it. For others of you, though, the good news is you're going to stop waiting and expecting anything from anyone. You're not waiting. You're not expecting a goddamn thing. You're going to rely on God and your abilities and move forward. And that's the good thing, because it's nothing like self-sufficiency, independence, and not feeling completely confused or dependent upon someone or victimized. No. There's none of that going on. No. Some of you, if you've been like, well, I've just been so good to this company, to this job, and they kind of showed they showed me who they are. That's the best thing they could do. Because it's something about the reality that you're getting because of the expectations. It may be when you had these expectations and you thought you could have said, well, this would never happen. Or, yeah, well, I expect this. And then it's like, oh, then you get the reality of how people really see you, or, what's happening. That's only going to make you turn this into your own benefit. You're going to become more self-sufficient, more independent. You're kind of like Sagittarius. You're not going to hold a grudge or anything. You're going to put it into a proper perspective, and it's going to work out in your favor. This could be being passed up for a promotion. It could be anything where it's like, well, I was expecting this. Well, now I have to kind of. And then when the dust settles and you're fully here, you're going to look back and say, one of the best things that could have happened. Something like that. But it's going to take some time. You won't probably really see it for what it is and see the blessing that comes before it until down the line, like later on this year. But things are going to change. Wherever you're waiting and expecting, and, that's going to change, and you'll be better for it, because what comes out of that is an independence and a self-sufficiency that you longed for and didn't realize that the power was within you all the time, or knew, but then you finally put the action behind it, if that makes sense. And for another small group of you, the good stuff is you've been wanting to get married. You've been wanting for all of this stuff to happen, and it's happening. But something keeps telling you this may not stay this way. Like down the line, it may change, but good things in the midst of that will come out of it. Like you'll be better for it. Like I'll come out with more money. I'll have assets. Like you're not gonna be left by yourself. Like Denzel Washington said, you're leaving with something. You're leaving with something. You're gonna be leaving with something. So either way it goes, you're going to leave with something.